not to talk more about myself here, but we just had Fast Farms Tennessee class yesterday or 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah. I want to hear about that one.
Dude, first of all, we are going to cancel it because the weather looked horrendous. And typically I err on the side of caution when it comes to that because I don't want to get 30, 40 people together trying to learn in an environment and just have it be so sloppy that we're just trying to stay upright, you know?
Yeah.
But I looked at the weather and I'm like, all right, well, Tennessee this time of year or any time of year for that matter, really humid. Maybe it's just thunderstorms. Maybe it's just like, maybe we'll get lucky.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided to stick with it and couldn't have got more lucky. I mean, the weather was perfect the entire day, and all day at class, like you'd see these dark rainstorm or rain clouds roll in, and then they would just go right around the corner of the track. And the track owner goes, I went to leave to go get lunch halfway through the day. And he goes, as soon as I left the track, it was downpouring, but it just missed, it perfectly missed the track.
Yeah.
So it was perfect. There were so many, I thought there were in England, there was a vibe of just like the community feel, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Something has changed. Unless we've just had a few classes in a row that's felt this way. It's now, it feels more like a community than it ever has. There were more Moto Academy logos than I've ever seen at a class. We had the Phoenix Moto Academy handlebar crossbar pad on like 5 or 6 of the bikes. I saw people with the Moto Academy logo and their shroud on their graphics, probably like 8 to 10 people. We had Dawson 401 there with a custom painted Moto Academy helmet. So it was my first time seeing that in person other than my own.
What'd you think?
Oh, I think I like the blue more than the pro version.
Same. I was just going to say, like, I honestly, the blue one, like the cage looks great, but the blue one, just the way that it has like almost like a gradient to it, I'm all in for that one. It looks so good.
It does. It goes from the darker blue to kind of like the lighter with the white kind of mixed in. And it looks, especially on the A-Stars helmet, I think it's the best looking helmet.
It's sick.
It just looks sick. And Dawson 401 has a huge Moto Academy logo on the back of his jersey too. So that was cool. We had Gio there, who was the last trip winner. Gio just bought one of the Starks that I had. So it got delivered midnight the night before class. So he shows up and he's on the Stark, the Chrome Stark with the 330. So he rode that all day. We had, so Dawson 401 was there, other OGs. We had Gio there. We had Mark Leatherman was there. YZ so slow.
Mark,
I mean, we had so many OGs.
That's phenomenal. I love the fact that all the OGs are starting to come out. Mark pisses me off sometimes because, dude, he's such a great dude and we love having him around, but he never tells you when he's going to show up. You'll just be like sitting there and he'll just be like, oh, hey, what's up? And it's like, whoa, dude, what are you doing here? You know? You're like, why didn't you tell me? You're just like, oh, I don't know. I just, you know. So yeah, it's so funny. But yeah, again, and I'm going to sound like a broken record. The community is the best part of TMA. You're getting to learn how to ride safer and better, and you're enjoying your ride more. But the community aspect inside and outside the app is it's so great. And you're not going to go anywhere else to have a whole community that is supporting you. Joe Blow, average person who falls over in corners just like me. You have a whole community who's rooting for you and is excited to see you there and excited for your progression. That goes so freaking far. You know what I mean? It's great.
Oh, it was such a good day. Beta Believe was there. Anthony Crunk, so little man who just got off a Stasic onto an E50. It was his first Moto Academy class. He killed it. He was just standing up the whole time. It was just such a good group. There was a KDX. There was an older guy there on a KDX 200. He killed it.
No way.
And what was funny, so you had basically a class full of like OGs. And then there was a kid, number 44 on a KTM. Shout out if you're listening to this. Was the one at class that was just wanting to twist that throttle, just wanting to basically, he just wanted to ride, just wanted to go fast, just wants to go fast. And he told somebody else throughout the day, he didn't say this to me, but he said, oh, you know, I don't usually focus on training because you just get faster by just racing a lot. So it was like that type of mentality, right? And then he came up to me at the end of the class and was asking about like the Cole Davies, Jordan Smith situation. And he thought it was all Cole Davies' fault, right? And then he was saying something about, he's like Deegan's biggest fan, right? He's like a huge Deegan fan. So kind of makes sense for like that aggressive personality, just want to race, pass people, throw whips, rev the bike, that type of thing. So
Yeah.
I thought it was awesome because he showed up, so we're even attracting that type of person that
Yeah.
is maybe at the beginning stages of being open-minded to the idea of this training might help in some way, shape, or form. Um,
Yeah.
because getting the community there, that's one thing, right? They're all very much, you know, same ways of thinking to some extent, same goals. This kid, you could tell, like very different goals coming into that day, very different idea
Mhm.
on how he would improve coming into that day. But
Yeah.
they showed up. He stuck with it all day long.
Mhm.
And yeah, at the end of the day, I put my hand on his shoulder and I just go, slow down.
Yeah.
Just slow. If you remember anything from today, the best advice I can give you, and it sounds crazy, is slow down. Slow down. Keep reminding yourself, slow down. I said, how old are you? I think maybe he said 16 or 18 years old.
Mhm.
I go, doesn't matter how fast you are right now. Take your time. Keep going slow. You could go pro in 5 years if you want. Like, slow down.
Yeah.
And I could tell like he was a bit flustered even when I gave him that advice, but
Mhm.
just trying to plant that seed, just planting that seed, Dave.
Mhm.
Yeah, you would have loved it. You would have loved it. It was an
Mm.
epic day.
Yeah, I love classes like that where it's just everybody's having a good time, everybody's like embracing each other, and like not only are they like making strides, but they're listening to the advice. 'Cause it's hard. It's hard for me. I've been hearing this stuff from you forever. I still go to the track and I have to go, oh, David, freaking feet, elbows, eyes. I still have to go, oh crap, slow down. Like you just made like 8 foot dabs in like a 2 foot corner. You know what I mean? Like relax. It's difficult, especially for kids that are maybe even have speed or they're just excited to ride. It's hard for them to actually slow down.
Yeah, it's habit forming, so it just takes a lot of patience to be
Yes.
able to drill those new habits in. Coach Ty
Yes.
was there. Coach Ty killed it. So we've been
Oh,
having a
great.
lot of classes with double coaches, which gives it a cool vibe as
Yep.
well because it makes it feel more like an event where people are bouncing back and forth between the trainers throughout the day, which is
Yeah.
really fun. He's starting to fire on all syllables too, which is cool.
Yes,
Um,
hearing the professionalism that he's speaking with in some of those videos, I was like, "Okay, Ty, okay, Mr.
yeah,
Leftisier, we're sounding like a seasoned vet now, man." It's really cool. I will
and
say,
he's
uh, the Mitchell videos though, I'm like, dude, mwah, that Mitchell is I could see him being what like a baker's factory is. The way that he has just that calm confidence and the way that he's translating what he's trying to say and illustrate it for people and how it's so well received and he's so good at that. Man, Mitchell has it's just next level, man. Ty, fully on board and Ty's crushing it. He's gonna continue to keep growing. Mitchell is something scary good, man.
Yeah, Mitchell's in his this third year now doing this completely full time with on tour. So it's like the experience he's got under his belt now
Mhm.
is crazy. And Ty's taken a lot of, the big advice I gave Ty right at the beginning stages was say less and slow down as far as his
Mhm.
talking goes, right? Like say
Yeah.
less, slow down. You're giving people too much information to try to digest, which I'm always trying to be cognizant of that as well for myself.
Mhm.
And slow down when you're talking. I'm like, you're so passionate about it that you just start talking so fast that people can't keep up with what you're saying. But he's done a good job. You can tell in the videos. Like he's very particular with what he tries to say. He keeps it short. He's tried to slow down when he's talking. Like he's taken the advice really well. If you guys enjoyed that podcast clip, you can listen to full episodes on Apple Music and Spotify. And make sure if you haven't already, join our community inside of the Moto Academy app. Go to themotoacademy.com today. I'll see you guys inside the community.